Yes, Jayashree, you have raised your hand. You got anything in your mind? Yes, Sweta, you have also raised the hand. If you got any question in your mind, you can unmute yourself and speak.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, Beta.
So, one of my friends, she on WhatsApp status, she keeps on posting the testimonials of patients that we are very grateful. There was a normal delivery, staff is good and all. And she keeps on posting pictures of the babies delivered with the mother. So, is this correct, sir?
That comes under the confidential in privacy. If at all patient complains her, then she can be in problem, or any word which are misleading. If anyone files a complaint against the mother, being an endorser to the particular testimonial, she also will be responsible for the law. So that is not a fair unless she takes in written consent, because written consent is like an endorser. I am allowing, like if all the actor and actresses who are in advertisement sign a contract for doing such an endorsement, or before after photo. It is like an endorsement in advertisement, who are supporting you to your effective services. So naturally they become responsible. So in such a cases, it is advisable for your client to take a written consent. If at all they are planning to put a photograph, that is not fair without intimating the patient, and because it also violates the principles of confidentiality or privacy. There could be unmarried mother also and shown herself as a married woman to her place, and her photo with baby is published, and people know that she is unmarried with a baby. Just imagine what will happen. I'm just giving a
Okay.
hypothetical example to you.
Okay.
So
Uh,
she should not.
Okay. And so one more thing, in ortho cases, many a times there is implant failure, breakage of implant and all. So now, according to the new act, the supplier and the manufacturer, everybody will be responsible
Yeah,
for it.
but in medical practice, if you read the definition, they have protected doctors from them. So you will be safeguarded in that, but not a manufacturer or a distributor. They will be responsible.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Yeah, Pradeep.
Sir, good morning.
Morning, morning.
Sir, I have seen a news about CPA Act 19 that in Rajya Sabha they have dropped off the healthcare sector. Is it true?
If you've heard me a very initial talk, I have already narrated this example because
Yes, yes.
people don't see the date. If you click on that news, you will find that news was of 6th June 2020, and it has been again forwarded by some people and it has not been circulated in WhatsApp. So old news 6220, and we
Okay.
are in 2021 July.
Right, sir.
So that time it was definitely, but today many of the cases have been filed and old news has been circulated. You can just reply to that news that it is old news. Please don't forward.
Okay, sir. The another thing, we in intensive care use central lines and all. There, the same thing lies here about the products that the
Yeah,
manufacturers
products.
and
See, I said the doctors has been safeguarded under product liability. So not to worry about that.
right, sir. Thank you so much. Very
Right,
kind
dear.
of you.
Right, dear. Anyone else has got any question? Okay. I think people have understood, but not to worry, friend. We are going to continue the sessions on various topics. Uh, I don't know which batch I am dealing with, because there are lots of batches of a medical legal consultant, which is already going on. Many have completed, many are still to complete. But I opened the domain for every people, whoever were interested in getting a knowledge. I'll just check with the global people, and naturally, coming future, whichever session is going to happen, is going to happen only for the paid student. This Consumer Protection Act, we have opened for every single people who are not a student also. But year after, whichever sessions are going to be there only for the paid people. If in group, if at all anyone is interested in medical legal consultant, not registered with global people, are requested to register with them so that they can enjoy the knowledge continuously on various other topics. Like I have spoken on criminal liability when I dealt with IPC, when I dealt with the CRPC, when I dealt with Evidence Act. I have spoken a lot about the civil liability in other factor, various other judgments which I have spoken, a special lecture for the judgment we have done. So various things are there. So if you are not a student and still enjoying the knowledge, I request you to register with the global people, any of the program, and can really
दूसरे रूम में ना
enjoy the continuity of the education. Dr. Nikhil, you want to ask some question? I'll just check somewhere. Yeah, where are the act of aesthetic medicine and regenerative medicine? See, Nikhil, aesthetic and cosmetic is grown in this country in last 20 years. And there is no law yet enacted in respect to the same. That's the reason lots of ambiguities are there, lots of confusions are there in the court of law. That who can practice aesthetic, who can practice cosmetic. Is plastic surgeon, or is maxillofacial surgeon, or is dental surgeon, or is skin specialist. So these are the confusion still. But unless matter goes in court of law, nothing can be defined and decide if law is not there. I can quote an example to you. For hair transplant, I got a case of MBBS doctor who has done hair transplant and complication happened. Patient was fine but lost one eye because of macular fasciitis. Doctor was suspended for 2 years from respective state medical council. When matter came to me, I argued in Hyderabad High Court. I argued with MCI appeal, and I got a favorable judgment saying that even MCI has accepted that MBBS can do hair transplant. Because then the question was again raised by the state council also and by the complainant also that only plastic surgeon or skin specialist can do. But since we got opportunity to argue the matter in absence of the regular laws, we could able to convince the MCI saying that the procedure which has not been defined under MCI, no specialization has been defined under MCI Act. In absence of that, MCI have permitted MBBS to do the same. And in this personal cases, MBBS can do. And I got a favorable order. So aesthetic and cosmetic domain are still awaiting a good law, a strict law. Probably Digital Health Act is going to be the future of the country. May accept that something new may come. Like telemedicine law has come, but now it is going to get converted to Digital Health Act. And if you all people are not under telemedicine, please adopt the telemedicine platform. You have been blessed with a complete wellness and direct doctor platform where you can register yourself. In complete wellness, you can register yourself as a medical legal consultant also because that is open domain for every specialization. In direct doc, you can register yourself as a doctor. In both the places, you can register yourself and start practicing telemedicine. Telemedicine is the future of this country. After Digital Health Act, 60% of your client are going to be from telemedicine itself. So Direct Doc is an application which I recommend, available on Play Store free of charge. You can today also go to Play Store, put Direct Doc of My Wellness Technology and download and get connected to the same. Add your service provider details and be on a board. Complete Wellness also is a platform where you can register yourself as a medical legal consultant also by your own fees, by your own timing of connecting to the client. So there also you can promote yourself. The Complete Wellness is another platform available on Play Store, which you can download and add yourself as a service provider, as a doctor also, as a medical legal consultant also.